My name is Mary Tobin. I've been active in the Women's Faculty Club since I retired in 2009. But what I want to talk about today is something that struck me while I was a member of the English department for 30 years. It's that there are so many people here at Rice, so many faculty who have devoted their entire careers to Rice. And I think that's one of the things that has made this such a strong education for the students who come. And I want to give you a couple of examples. One is Alan Grob, who came to Rice in the late 60s, fresh from his PhD at the University of Wisconsin to teach Romantic poetry. And he did that, continued to do that all through his years as an active faculty member, but partway along the way, he asked to be able to teach a Shakespeare course, and it turns out that he also could teach Shakespeare very well. And his Shakespeare course was so popular that it was in high demand, not just, of course, for English majors, but for students from all the different departments. But then, the most significant thing, I think, is that as he approached retirement, Alan and his wife Shirley made a very generous gift to Rice. They gave enough money to make it possible for a program to continue indefinitely for actors from the London stage to come to perform Shakespeare at Rice every other year. This is the Alan and Shirley Grob Fund for Shakespeare in Performance. And so year after year now, the students here have had the pleasure of having these actors here on campus for 5 days and in their classes with them, helping the actors who are in our theater program polish their techniques and then performing 2 or 3 times so that not only people on campus but members of the community can also come to see the Shakespeare performed by actors from the London stage. That's one example of a person who has devoted his whole career to Rice. And another very noteworthy example is J. Dennis Huston, who came to Rice again in the late 60s and has taught for all these years. Again, very popular courses, winning not only the Brown Teaching Awards, but also the Professor of the Year, the National Professor of the Year Award in, I think it was 1990 or so. It's just fortunate that Rice can hold on to people like this. I think they've probably had opportunities to go elsewhere and have turned them down, keeping themselves loyal to Rice. Dennis Huston now even teaches in the program for the Masters of Liberal Studies that is done by the School for Continuing Studies. And although he's of an age to be able to retire, he's active teaching still. But these two people are just examples, a few examples of many of people who have given their entire careers to Rice. And we are so grateful because that is one of the things that has made this such a stable and high quality education for one generation after another.